Hello everyone. Today's class we are going to learn about motion, types of motion, velocity and speed. This video is especially for the students who are studying from 6th to 8th. For the students from 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, a more detailed video will be coming in upcoming class. So let's start the video. Motion. So what is motion? If any object, think of any object around you, think of any object you know. If there might be two states of it might be moving, it might not be moving. Let's say this is an object. Now it is placed over here. It is not moving. Its position is not changing with respect to time, right? So this has no motion. If an object has no movement, if an object is not changing its position with respect to time, then it has no motion. If the object is changing its position with respect to time, if the object is having the movement, then the object is said to be in motion. Okay, so what is motion now? Object in movement or object position is changing with respect to time. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the object in movement or object, if the object position is changing with respect to time, then the object is known to be in motion, right? So if what it is called if the object is not in motion, if the object having no movement, if the object position is not changing with respect to time, what it is called? It is called as rest. It is resting. It is in rest position, means it has no motion. Now it is in rest. What does rest mean? The object has no motion. The object is not changing its position with respect to time. Okay, example, car moving. You're traveling in a car from A to from B. So before starting from here, you are at rest position, has no motion. This car has no motion before starting driving. When driving has been started, when driver has been started to drive, or when the person in the car started to drive, from here to here the car is moving. So the car has motion in between A and B. But when it has stopped, and when at the point of starting, or before the car has been started, it is resting, has no motion, and after the car has been stopped, it has no motion, right? So after it's been stopped, it is in rest position. Before starting, it is in rest position, having no motion, right? So now, what might be the types of motion? Think about it. Basically, if the object is changing its position with respect to time, it is called motion. So how many types of motion might be present? Think about it. So let's see. Assume here is the object. It is in motion. It has a movement. It is changing its position with respect to time. So let us assume this is point A. This is point A. Let us assume this is point B. From here to here, it has been traveled from here to here. So in what ways it can be traveled from A to B? First way is maintaining same speed. Okay, before that, let's learn about speed. and velocity. Please adjust for the quality of the video. I will try to increase the quality of the video in further videos, because I cannot afford much thing to provide quality education for you. Quality in terms of video. Um, except that I will be helping you in understanding the core meaning of the terms, core meaning of the concepts. I will not make you to by heart the things. I will make you to understand the things. I will try my best to help you in that. Okay, excuse me if any problem you will be facing by the quality of my video. Okay, so let's continue the class. Now let's learn about speed and velocity. So what does speed and velocity mean? Assume there is an object which is in motion. Okay, assume there is a car. Assume there is a car traveling from A to B. So the car from A to B is in motion. Okay, this car is traveling with the speed of 380 meter per second. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Now let's continue the class. Speed and velocity. Let's learn about the speed. So what does speed mean? Let's say a car is traveling with the speed of 100 meter per second. There is a car, you are traveling in that. You are driving that car, or you have been seated in that car. So you started traveling from here to here. A car has been traveling with the speed 100 meter per second. Car has been traveling with speed of 100 meter per second. So this car is having speed of 100 meter per second, right? This car is having 100 meter per second speed. This car is traveling with the speed of 100 meter per second. So what does this speed of 100 meter per second mean? So let's understand this. So the amount of distance covered by an object in motion, the amount of distance covered by an object in motion in 1 second. Assume if this is an object. So if I count 1 second, if it is traveled from here to here, if the object is traveled from here to here while I counted 1 second, so the distance it is covered in 1 second is called as speed. Did you understand what I am trying to say? The distance covered by an object which is in motion in 1 second. If this is covered this distance in 1 second, so this distance is its speed. So what is speed? Amount of distance covered by an object in motion in 1 second, or rate of change of distance with respective to time. Okay, what speed is? The amount of distance covered by an object in motion in 1 second, or the rate of change of distance with respect to time. What does it mean, rate of change of distance with respect to time? How the distance is changing with respect to time. How it will be defined? We just have to divide the thing which is changing with the term, with with which we are measuring it. The term with which we are measuring it is time. So it has to be in denominator, time. The thing which we want to know, the rate of changing of the distance. So the thing which we sorry the thing which is changing by the time is distance. So it has to be in numerator, distance. So this will give the rate of change of distance with respect to time. What is this? Basically speed. So with this formula we will be getting the speed of any object in motion. You can remember this formula by simplifying the terms. S equal to distance is represented by d, time is represented by t. You can just remember these terms, you can just remember this formula, you can solve many numericals by using this. I hope you understood what does actually speed means. So what is its units of speeds? Units of speed is what it is. What is distance? What is unit of distance? Sorry. So what are units of speed? So recall the formula: speed equal to distance by time. So it can be remembered by simplifying the terms. S equal to distance is represented by d, time is represented by t. S equal to d by t. So what are the units of d? Meters. What is the unit of time? Second. So unit of speed will be meter per second. Meter by second or meter per second. Meter per second. So what is the units of speed? Meter per second. So but here the question is, okay, let's solve a numerical problem based on speed. Car is traveling from house to park. Okay, distance between house and park is 100 meters. The time taken by this car is 240 seconds. So we have to find speed. How will we be finding the speed? You can recall the definition of it. What does speed means? The amount of distance covered in 1 second. So if the 100 meters distance is covered in 240 seconds, 100 meter distance is covered in 240 seconds. Sorry, time taken. If 100 meter distance is covered in 240 seconds, what distance it might be covered in 1 second? You just have to divide this 240 with 100, right? We will be getting how much distance it is covered in 1 second. So 100 by 240, or you can just divide this both things with the 240 to get 1 second here, and the distance covered for each second you will be getting here. Okay, 100 by 240, 0 0 cancel, 2 5 ja, 2 12 ja, 5 by 12, 0.41 something it will be. Okay, 0.41 meters. So 0.41 meters is covered in 1 second by the car. So this will be the speed of the car. Speed of the car equal to 0.41 meter in 1 second per 1 second. Okay, sorry. So the 100 meters is covered in 240 seconds. So we have to find how much distance is covered in 1 second. We just have to divide the total time taken by the car to reach park by the total distance covered by it. So we have been divided 100 100 with 240 to get the distance covered by the car in 1 second. We are getting 0.41 meters covered in 1 second. So the speed is 0.41 meter per second. Okay. Try out this new problem. Man is walking on a road. A person is walking on a road with speed of 20 meter per second, and he has to reach school by 8:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, he started no okay the distance from the person to the school the distance from the school to the person is 100 meters. So we have to find time taken by this person to cover this 100 meters, or time taken by the person to reach his school. How we have to find? Let's observe the data. Person is moving with 20 meter per second speed. What does it mean? He is covering 20 meters per second. He is covering 20 meters in 1 second. So how much time he will take to cover 100 meters? So in 1 second he is covering 20 meters. In 2 seconds he will be covering 20 plus 20 40 meters. In third second he will be covering 20 plus 20 plus 20, which is 60 meters. In fourth second he will be covering 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20, which is 80 meters. In fifth second 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus more 20 meters he will be covering. So how much will be the total distance he covered in 5 seconds? 1 2 3 4 5 into 20, 100 meters. He covered 100 meters in 5 seconds. So he takes 5 seconds to cover 100 meters. He need 5 seconds of time to reach his school. Okay, you can even solve this thing by using formula: speed equal to distance by distance by time, s equal to d by t. Speed is given 20 meter per second, distance is given 100, time taken by the object to cover that 100 meters is equal to, send this thing to here, send this thing to denominator, 100 by 20, 5. Time taken is 5 seconds. Okay, solve this question. So again, coming to the same example, student is there, he have to reach the school which is at 1 kilometer. He's traveling with the speed of 30 meter per second. He has to attend the school at 8:30 a.m. Okay, so we have to find the maximum time let's say this person is A. Maximum time can A start at which he can reach his school. Sorry. Are you able to see? So we have to find maximum time taken by the A, can be taken by the A to start from here, at which he can reach his school by 8:30. So we have to find the time we have to find maximum time he can start from here. We have to find whether it is 8 a.m. or 8 8:15 a.m. So to find this, we just have to find time taken by the person to reach his school by using formula is equal to d by t. We have to find time taken by the person, and after that we just have to remove this time which we will be getting in seconds from we will be getting the time taken by him in seconds. We have to convert them into minutes, and we have to remove that minutes from this. We will be getting the maximum time at which he can start from here, so that he won't be late to the school. Okay, so let's find the time taken by the object. Speed given is 30 meter per second. Distance has to be covered is 1 kilometer, but you have to convert the 1 kilometer into meters. 1 kilometer equal to watt meters, 1000 meters. So distance has to be covered is 1000 meters. Time taken has to be 400 out. 1000 by 30. 33.33. It is approximately 33.3 seconds. So we got time equal to 33.3 seconds, right? So this time has to be removed from 8:30 a.m. But at first you have to convert this into minutes. 33.3 by, you have to divide these seconds with 60. You will be getting this time in minutes. Time equal to minutes. 8:30 minutes. What does it mean? 8 hours 30 minutes. You just have to remove these minutes from here. 30 minus 33.3 by 60. 8 minutes. This is the maximum time he can start from the point A to reach his school without being late. Okay. Units of speed can be meter per second, kilometer per hour, centimeter per second, anything. Okay, so we will be learning about velocity and difference between speed and velocity in next video. Okay, thank you.